In today's video, I'll be showing you the fastest and easiest way to make money in GTA 5. Now, just know that this method only works for old gen, meaning you can only do this on either the PS4 or Xbox One editions of the game. To do this, we'll be making use of a car that only spawns randomly on the old gen edition, and we'll also be using a second character for this, so let's get straight into it. For the first step, we'll have to switch to a second character. If you already have a second character, that's fine, as long as there's money on it. Don't worry about customizing the character, as we'll have to delete it if you want to keep repeating this. Now, once we're in the game with our second character, the first thing you want to do is grab a car and head to Lamar Davis. You'll find his symbol on the map. Our first step is to unlock Benny's Motorworks, which we will need for later in this video. Once you head to the place, contact Lamar. He'll call you saying some stuff, but luckily, you can just end the call and skip it entirely. The next step is to head to Benny's, where Lamar will introduce you in a pretty long cutscene. In the end, you'll be put into a mission. You can leave this if you want, it won't change anything. Now, with all of that completed, we should have Benny's unlocked to use. For the second step of this method, we'll have to find an Albany Manana. This car randomly spawns around the map, and here's what it looks like for reference. It's a lowrider, and unlike the other Albany cars, it has a certain triangle shape on the trunk, which makes it pretty easy to spot. The best place to find these are in Grove Street, which is here on the map. These can be pretty hard to come by sometimes, so make sure to be patient. These can spawn in both invite-only and public sessions, but I've found it's easier to find in public sessions. Just make sure to turn on passive mode. Now, with this car, head to Benny's, where we'll be upgrading it. When you head in for the first time, a cutscene will play out. Just like the last one, you can't skip it. But don't worry, since it's not that long. Now, what we'll be doing is upgrading the car as much as we can, and obviously this will take a lot of money. First, make sure to buy the Benny's upgrade for the car, which will cost just under $1 million. Then, try to upgrade everything else at least once with the remaining money you have. Either way, in the end we'll be getting our money back, plus more. Once you're finished upgrading, make sure not to leave the garage just yet. The next step will be to disconnect your Wi-Fi. This can be done in your console's settings, or just by disconnecting the plug, whichever you want. Doing this will send you back to story mode, at least for me it did. If it doesn't for you, then don't worry. These next steps should work the same way. Make sure your Wi-Fi is back on, then head into an invite-only session. When you get this message, make sure to press No. Once you're back in the game, call your mechanic and call the car we just upgraded, and you should also have all of your money back from before you upgraded the car. Now, we'll be heading back to Benny's to sell this car. Selling this almost fully upgraded car will get me $780,000. Of course, if you upgraded the car even more, you would make more money off of this. Sell the car, and now you should have an extra $1 million or so, depending on how much you've upgraded the car, plus however much money you started with. And make sure you put all of your money in the bank. Now, if you are looking to repeat this, there's some things you should know. First, there's a daily sell limit on how many cars you can sell in one day, and this applies to every character you have. So if you've sold one car on your first character and another car on your second character, you will have hit the daily sell limit. Selling any more cars after reaching this limit will reduce the price the car is sold at by a ton, so I'd recommend just waiting a day instead. And another thing, to repeat this, you will have to delete and make a new second character. So, simply just rewatch this video and do the same steps again twice a day for the maximum amount of money. But that's pretty much it for today's video. If you enjoyed, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And while you're at it, it would be greatly appreciated if you left a comment too, as it would get this video out to other people and it would really help out the channel. Anyways, see you next time.